So now we're going to decipher. What's lying? It's man lying. Revelation 1:14. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. Revelation chapter 1 is talking about the revealing of Jesus Christ. His head and his hairs. White like the hair on Jesus' head, the hair on Jesus' face is white like wool. Grace and has woolly texture hair. Revelation. Grace. So it's like you have lots of these. I have a big afro. Woolly shit texture hair. So the Bible said it is hair white like wool, as white as snow, as white as snow, as hot as where the flame of fire. The prophecy of Jesus Christ will drink wine. Operation Jesus for the knowledge for the listeners and those who have purpose for the churches in their church. It's how they go to church. You get a feeling of message as the years pass for the collection plate you all the way through. But you still you still don't have any understanding of the Bible. You understand the Bible because you never Genesis chapter 49 verse 12 read, his eyes shall be red with wine. So Jesus Christ's eyes will be whites of his eyes will be red with wine. Jesus Christ drank wine in moderation. He was no drunk. That's why his first miracle he turned water into dangerous wine. But in moderation, now he was in sin. And his teeth white, but milk baby was to understand. Watch this go back to Revelation. So the Bible said his head and his hairs are white like wool. That's the hair of baby was black people. And he said the eyes was a flame of fire, just like the prophecy of my case. Right? Verse 15. Read. And his feet like a child down his feet. Because back then it was sandals. Which Nigerian days. Tissue, Nike, Nike's. So he looked on his feet. And his feet like unto fine grass. His feet was like fine grass. Grass. You got a brown feet, right? As if they burned in a furnace. It was so dark, it looked like they burned in fire. Now I take it big burn, and I put it in the furnace, let it burn, and I'll pull it out. We'll pull it. So John Revelation is describing Jesus Christ, his best friend, as a black man. But historically, we have been talking on the continental conversation, and in the Western European Americas and Caribbean islands, that Jesus Christ is a Caucasian man.
How many Caucasian things over in Africa? It was in Africa.
So who's lying? Is it man or is it God? It's man at the time. So now we have to go back to the words of God.
Come on, back.
A lot of white men steal from you and take your resources while you're still here in poverty. Nigeria, it literally should be one of the richest countries on the planet Earth. There's no reason that the continent of Africa should not be the most prosperous continent on the planet Earth. It's not like France, Belgium.
We are 20 minutes of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you in Buffalo. Beautiful, brand new Highmark Stadium. The Bills have the Lions in town. What a matchup, what a scene. The first kickoff in the new stadium. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, L.A. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chargers.
To throw is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Now this looks like a design run, and Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Now, another 1st and 10. A give left side for Hampton. Open space inside the 10. And Amarian Hampton is in for the Chargers touchdown. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Quick completion to start things out. And their first drive begins with a first down.
And that's the reason the Bills traded for DJ Moore back during the offseason, so that he can make plays like this. You know, you think over the course of the Josh Allen era in Buffalo, you know, it's been a while since they've had a certified #1 receiver, but they definitely think DJ Moore can fill that void.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to his 2nd year tight end, Oronde Gadsden. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
24-yard gain.
A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Charger first down. Herbert to throw. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season. Point after now from Dicker. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
It is 3rd and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Gadsden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chargers have the first down. A give, and here comes Hampton. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Brought down by Cole Bishop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Mitchell, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Third and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
How about that vision there, Mike? Is actually initially a good job by the defense. They plug up the middle of the field, and he has no choice but to bounce it and try to get to the outside. And he's going to use as much of the field as he can and try to win the race to the pylon.
Kicker now for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Forced out wide. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions. And after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Point after now from Dicker. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, Man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and 3. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Hook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Trying to find David Njoku. Second and 10. Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here comes third and 6. Pistol here for Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
New set of downs. It's first and 10. Now Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Second and long coming up. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Third down and 3 coming up. Herbert to the air again. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
Now Herbert again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And the tackle is made at about the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Herbert to the air again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That one intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okuda.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Marked down at the 6.
O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. One more time with Hampton. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Bill 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
He's just
10.
unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On second down, Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now Allen on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they will finally run him down. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Allen to throw again. Flush to his right. Now he takes off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Another run here with Mitchell. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
Finding space inside the 40. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 29-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, L.A. A give left side for Mitchell. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Los Angeles. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
Bills 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll push ahead to the 21. That's Elijah Molden that took him down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's second and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Buckybuck Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. That'll bring up second and long. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up third down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. It'll be first down and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. And he gets back to Hardman. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down.
First and 10.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Here's Allen to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run with Cook. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Allen. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down, Chargers.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 34. Timeout whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert to throw. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Man in motion, heading left. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Pistol here for Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead.
47, Bill 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir.
Touchdown, Bill.
Extra point try by Bass. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Paul Bishop on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Herbert will give it to Vidal. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Running is Mitchell.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Here we go. One final play. Downfield for Njoku. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.